It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Black Hole in at shooting guard. John Ensign out there.
What? What is he doing? Dunk it.
Pau Gasol. Then it's Brooks, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Dunk it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Butler is screen on Green. Here's Black Hole. Oh!
Yeah.
How about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Butler on the wing, defended by Durant. They set the screen. Black Hole, an easy layup after coming off the pit.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Brooks the pass to Black Hole. Drills the 3-pointer. Black Hole's got 7. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Westbrook against Butler. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Got that one up quick. 10 points for Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brooks the pass to Black Hole. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Oklahoma City trailing. The drive by Green. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Black Hole passes to Brooks. Green against Butler. Great D that time from Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Black Hole passes to Butler. Brooks with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
And here again, the Thunder in transition. At the court they go. And yes, sir, that one drops. Durant's got 6 points.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. Get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 4th in scoring, 8th in assists. His top 10 ranking and free throw percentage. A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Black Hole. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 17 points for Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. It's his 8th make in just 10 shots. Boy, he's really scoring with ease to start this game.
Thunder trailing by 4. Waiters dishes to Durant. Now here's Waiters. Defense is right there. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Butler passes to Brooks. Here's Black Hole. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Cantor. Brooks against Durant. Feeds it to Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Black Hole. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Livingston in for Russell Westbrook. Kanter, he checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dion Waiters. Chicago making some changes. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Livingston. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He had 35 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Back to Cantor. And it comes off the front of the rim. Chicago has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Black Hole. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They set the pick. Cantor dishes to Livingston. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Livingston, no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
That's good. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard in the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Freak number 1.
And a two-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
A really good rebound in traffic.